Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I've got a piercing video for you pretty much about stretching jewelry, and basically I want to switch my, well, at least I'm not going to continue wearing these all the time because they're a bit fragile for that. But I want to try to wear these for the first time, spirals that I bought recently. And also talk some about different stretching jewelry materials and what works, what not works for me personally at the size of 6mm. And yeah, basically that's what we're going to do today. If you want to see more of my videos, by the way, you can always subscribe to my channel. I actually mostly do makeup tutorials, but for now let's focus on the earlobes. So what I'm going to start off with telling you is basically the difference between some jewelry that I noticed what does and doesn't work for small sizes. What I'm wearing right now, I'll just show you that real quick, is a double flared eyelet. Basically it looks like this. It has very tiny flares, which allows me at this small size to really make a twist. Not very easily because I wear acrylic nails, but you know. And then it's in there. So this type of double flare works for me. There's also no flare, which requires O-rings, little tiny elastics that you shove over top of them. They'll just fit in any flare because, or in any, that'll fit in any stretch because it doesn't have flares. One thing I've noticed doesn't work for me are these. This is also double flared, but these are stone plugs. These have a way too big flare for me. It's too broad to actually twist them in. So you really need to have very stretchy earlobes to get these in. And at bigger sizes, and it also depends, you know, how stretchy your own personal ears are. But generally speaking, at bigger sizes it's easier. Well, at smaller sizes it's just extremely difficult to get these in. So yeah, I can't wear these. This is amethyst. It's very pretty, but I can't get them in, unfortunately. And another material is glass. Spirals in glass, very comfortable. Of course it's glass, so you don't want to drop these. These are actually a size too small for me. I keep them anyway because they're pretty. I might, I don't know, be able to like customize them somehow. And then lastly we have wood. These are also spirals. And wood is also a very comfortable material to wear, I've heard, so I'm very curious to try it. And the thing with spirals is you can just shove them in there gently, and that's just, they're very easy because of course they start small and then go to their ultimate size. So you can always get these in too. One thing with woods is you do need to take care of this in terms of rubbing it like once per month or something with jojoba oil or coconut oil. I use coconut oil and it works fine for me, so yeah. Just to nourish the wood, because of course it is a nature product and it is something that needs some tender love and care sometimes. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try these because I've also heard that, like, I personally don't really have that. But it's supposed, I don't know how, because I'm not a biochemist person or something like that. But it's supposed to also help if your ears get a lot of dead skin cells, get a bit smelly with stretches, or get very itchy. This is supposed to help. So basically I'm planning on wearing these for, like, you know, a couple of days during daytime, just to see how it wears and all. I don't recommend wearing something like this at night because they're kind of bendable, but it is very thin. So if you like lay on it at night, they might break, which would be a waste. So don't do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna put these in. Okay, I took my other stretches out, or my tunnels out, and this is just what the hole looks like without anything in it. And this is what it looks like with a nail through it. Anyway, and I also rubbed a little bit of coconut oil into the wood, especially the piece where, wow, this sweater is absolutely, this sweater leaves its hair everywhere. Anyway, but the oil is just gonna make sure that it just slides through it very naturally. And then at the broadest point, I'm just going to stop it and just have it sit like that. And yeah, really pretty and really easy. Talk about not easy, by the way. If my makeup looks a bit rubbed off here, that's because I just tried to change my nose piercing jewelry and the new jewelry didn't manage to fit through, even though it's the same size. My nose piercing hates me. So yeah, stretches are a lot easier to deal with. And then the other side too, by the way, if you try to shove it in without putting oil on it, like, if it's the right size, it will work. like you see, but you know, it's just a little bit less gentle. And also I figured, you know, if I'm gonna switch them anyways, I might as well nourish the wood while I'm at it with a little bit of oil anyway, because, you know, we're there anyway now with like using the material, so we might as well take care of it. And again, I rubbed in too much oil so it gets too slippery. You don't want it to slip right through the ear, basically. Like, it does need to actually stick at some point. So here we are with the fresh jewelry in. Yeah, I really like them. Like, for a start, by the way, I bought these at alloverpiercings.nl, not sponsored or anything. They're their own brand. I think this was Savo wood, but I'm not sure. I'll link them below in the video description. They had 3 types, and this was like the middle type, like not the palest and not the darkest, but this one has a very nice warm brown tone, which really fits with my red hair. So yeah, I really like them. Also, what I really love is that this entire middle piece here is all 6mm. So you don't have to aim exactly for one particular square millimeter of the thing to like not accidentally downsize. Which is nice, like it just reduces a lot of stress. And yeah, also they don't weigh anything. Like these tiny little teeny tiny tunnels, they weigh pretty much, these are like not heavier than those. Not significantly at any rate. They're really lightweight. I really like them. And yeah, I don't think they'll fall out quickly because you can just pretty much shove them through to like here and still be on the 6mm part. And yeah, it's just, they're really nice. Also keep in mind, by the way, that on me they look like this, but it just depends on your ears. Like if your ears are more like this, they'll look more like this. If your ears are flatter against your head, they might completely stand sideways. That just depends on your ear shape, the way your ears are attached to your head. Yeah. But anyway, I really like how these look. And like I said, I'm just gonna wear these during the day and then at night to switch to my tunnels because they're sturdier. And that's it. Also, one thing that I did read on the internet is that with this kind of jewelry, like with natural wood, they will get darker if you walk with them out in the rain often. So do keep in mind that it's probably best to just wear these with nice weather. And other than that, that's basically all I have to say for today. I really hope this video was useful to you if you're wondering about piercing materials or just wanted to see me put spirals in my earlobes. If for whatever reason, like basically if you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Other than that, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye!